Not the last lecture, it's the almost.
Honestly, I swear to God. Oscillations is the only reason why anyone.
Oscillations and Waves. Don't you love like finishing the units?
A week before the AP test? Totally.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about waves in general. We're going to be talking about spring motion and energy with respect to time. And then we're going to be talking about pendulum motion and energy with respect to time. Alright. Second week? Yeah, second Monday. So here's a slide that I took when I used to teach freshmen. We played with slinkies a little bit, stretch them out, watch the waves. So same physics, just we need to look at greater detail. So when you have a wave like this, it goes up and down. That usually represents waves such as electromagnetic waves, light waves. If you have a sound wave, that's more of a compressional wave. So sound, when you hear someone speak, the molecules between you are actually vibrating this way. Whereas if the light that you see is going this way. Okay? Actually, the electric wave is going this way, the magnetic wave is going this way, perpendicular to it. So both of those waves are perpendicular. Yeah. Alright. So parts of a wave. Let's see what you guys remember from when you were a freshman. I remember. So what is it called if you go from peak to peak?
Period. I don't know.
Period is incorrect.
Frequency.
Frequency is incorrect. What is it? Wavelength. Give it up for Mark. Give it up for wavelength. Alright, so if we look at the top part of the wave.
That's the trough.
Peak.
That is
peak. Peak.
Trough.
Maximum.
It's the opposite of the trough. It's the crest. Give it up for Nick. You got the crest.
Oh man.
What is the bottom part of the wave? Trough. Alright, so a lot of times what I told my freshmen, if you don't use crest, you're going to get troughs. Okay?
I do not remember saying that.
No? I remember saying it.
Maybe it was like a few years.
So crest is a type of toothpaste. If you don't use toothpaste on your teeth, more than likely you're going to get troughs in your teeth.
Holes.
Cavities.
I get it. That's right.
It's okay. Alright, so that wavelength, crest, and trough.
Extra credit.
Extra credit? I'll give you a round of applause. Congratulations. So please note that on the AP exam, they're not going to ask you like, what is this part of the wave? I'm just telling you like,
What are they going to ask?
some more crazy.
Harder questions.
Alright, so the couple things we need to look at. We have amplitude. This is how high the wave is. So it's how strong it is. So when you go out into the ocean and you want to hit killer waves, you're looking for amplitude. Right? 20-foot wave, 30-foot wave, 100-foot wave. Yeah. I can't surf because I can't even roller blade or skateboard. Don't tell anybody that, okay? Like the board with the wheels, I can't do it. Yeah. He was walking his horse next to our game yesterday.
There's a horse?
His dog's pretty.
Oh, yeah. He has a nice dog.
He's a nice dog. Reminds me of the Sandlot. Alright, so our amplitude.
No, I don't.
We have the wavelength, which we use the Greek letter lambda. It's the upside down Y. So that's the distance between corresponding points. So it's the distance between either two troughs or two crests. That is the wavelength.
I remember my freshman year, we were like, when we got to the grade symbol, I was like, this is so cool, I am so smart.
We can tell Mr. Vargas to make this one. Because meters in UK.
No, I think this is, I think actually it's more like this class and play. You think this is hard? Then there's also
Necklace.
you shake people's hands, you smile.
Alright, so we have the wavelength. Again, that's measuring peak to peak, trough to trough. It will also be from
What's the name of the middle?
What's the symbol for?
lambda.
It's the half-life symbol.
Lambda, yeah. It is the half-life symbol.
What's
Makes me feel like playing Portal.
what's the name
What's
of the
Portal?
Who said that?
No one.
It's like the greatest physics game of all time.
Really? I thought portals that can't exist.
Momentum is conserved through the portal. The other portals aiming at you.
Why does your thing say breast on it? What a nasty breast. You be stroking the breast? What a
Alright, so the other thing we talked about was frequency. Someone said frequency, right? So frequency is how many waves or wavelengths pass by in a single second. So within a single second, how many waves pass by? So if each of you guys were a wavelength, how many of you ran through the door in 1 second?
Well, we'd all get stuck in the door.
Yeah.
We need a really big door for that. You can't do that. I mean, if you're only as fast as the slowest person.
You also use, there's another unit for it, right? Like S to the negative 1.
Yeah, S to the negative 1 is the same as hertz. So 1 over S is the same as hertz. It's the same as, so 1 over S. So it's named after Heinrich Hertz, which was the first person to do some measurements using radio waves. Mr. Hertz, Henry Hertz.
Henrik Heinz. Not that type of Heinz.
So we have frequency, we have wavelength, we have amplitude. The other thing that we need to look at is the period. Okay.
What a nice animation.
Yeah, thank you. Probably took me a while to
You
do.
did not make that, or she found that on the
Told you I had PowerPoint skills, man. Alright, so we have the displacement. You guys probably have seen this whole 2 pi issue in your math class. At least I hope you did one day.
Someday.
So we have the period, which is capital T. And that's going to be related to the frequency as 1 over the frequency.
Yeah.
1 over the frequency is the period.
We use omega again.
We use omega again, yes. Because the circular motion is periodic.
That was in the physics AP.
It says what are radians on the bottom.
Not AP. So.
Where we talked about that. And so the angular frequency, omega, just like the omega that we've been using for our circular motion, is 2 pi over T. That should not be brand new to you.
So it's 2 pi times frequency.
So omega equals 2 pi. So how much of a circle, how much of a cycle did it complete over the time period? Which is going to be 2 pi times frequency.
What was it? 2 pi r?
No, that was the V. That was the speed.
I think you're thinking about what's it called? Not
Flush.
no, not that. think you're talking about revolutions, 2 pi radians.
Okay, so all of this was just to build up the information to describe the waves, so that we know what we're talking about. That way we don't say, well, how long does it take to go like this or something. We have words to describe the motion. How big is the wave? What's the amplitude? What's the strength? What's the power? What's the frequency?
How do you find the power of a wave?
No.
How do you find the power of a wave?
Power? We're going to look at the energy in a while. Okay. So now let's look at oscillations. So you could have a mass on a rod that swings. You could have a block that's connected to 2 springs, 3 springs. When Mesa, when we went to UC Santa Cruz, what did the lady say that they modeled with springs?
What?
So there was an animator that worked for Pixar.
Oh, I didn't go to that. I ditched.
So yeah, so Sully's hair is all modeled with springs. Sully, like Sullivan, the monster,
Really?
Why am I ruining the movie?
He's making it better. He's
No,
incorporating.
she's talking about how important physics is within the animation world.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just look fake. So all of Sully's hair are modeled with springs. Right? Not all of his hair, just like the important hair. And the other ones are faded in between. Alright, so simple harmonic motion. It doesn't mean you go outside with a harmonica and start like dancing and doing a little song. So any motion that repeats itself after a certain amount of time, a certain period. Think about how hard this is when we start doing the problems, and then remember that it says simple.
Oh man.
So here the restoring force, or the force that's trying to get the system back to equilibrium, is linear. It's directly proportional to the displacement.
Can you draw a diagram?
A draw diagram? I will in a couple slides. How about that?
Are you setting up the show your circle going through?
Can I roll or not? Good if I want. So for us, we're going to be looking at simple pendulum, just the mass on a string. We'll look at just a simple block tied to a spring. When you take the upper division class of this, if you guys again decide to become physicists, you'll start to model pendulum that are springs and strings and stuff all together. So you'll take a mass, hook it up to a spring, let it oscillate this way and swing in place, and then you'll start putting other objects to it and let the whole system start to jiggle and swing.
Mr. Vargas, what type of jobs could you have gotten with a physics degree?
Teacher?
You could be a teacher. You could work for a research corporation. You could be a professor. You could become an engineer, or a lawyer, or a doctor.
Like the lawyer, doctor.
And most lawyers and doctors have to take physics.
I can understand doctors, why lawyers?
They have to be able to think critically.
Manjinder, you can be a lawyer?
The blackboard?
Up and down.
Yeah.
Like they have 3 massive ones making up and down. Yeah. 3 sets.
Yeah.
The classroom was small though, so that was.
That's a good definitely a good sign.
We're not allowed to keep our,
Within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have a lab. I've seen a lot of stuff. After that,
Aren't we like done after the test though? No, I don't know about this.
So we're gonna have a test after that.
Please don't get. I don't want to fail this time.
You're an A. So why are you complaining?
I have a B.
Okay.
My grade job.
I have a C. I'm not close to failing the E1.
Yeah, but still. We have different.
Alright guys, looks like my time here is done.
what do you mean?
No. So the bell should be ringing shortly because of the